everyone, welcome to the freestyle. I'm Scott, and it's Tuesday, so we're doing another Top 5 Tuesday, Xtember. So what we're going to be talking about today is Top 5 worst mutant powers you could have. Since I'm by myself, I get to choose the whole list by myself. Alright, so coming in at number 5, the best of the worst, we got Spike Bone powers, really mainly pertaining to Marrow and Spike, but it just seems like such a terrible ability. I mean, you can make bones come out, little bone swords and bone, blah blah blah. But it just, I mean, is it really that great? You're really dependent on your own physical strengths. You're dependent on your own combat ability. Like it wouldn't. I just don't see it helping them very much. And coming in at number 4, we got Flight, and I'm talking about just Flight. I'm not talking about somebody like Rogue or Sunfire or North Star who can do other stuff. I'm talking about just Flight, so mainly just Angel. Um, you know, it's just fucking wings. You don't. Again, you're really hindered, and you gotta try and fight your own battles. I mean, maybe if you flew around with some guns or a few grenades, like this might be good. But other than that, it's the only way to make them good is to give them blade wings. Am I right? All right, coming in at number 3 is Toadiness. I'm not really sure what that mutation will be called, but again, I'm really talking more specifically towards Toad. Like the ability, it just doesn't seem good to me. I mean, whiplash tongues, spitting goo in people's face, jumping around like a frog. I mean, I guess it could be a lot worse, but, it just, I mean, look at them. Like, do you want this power? Number 2, we got Translating Mutant. That's right. This was a mutant ability, to translate speech. Just one step above a Google Translate. On anyone's smartphone now, this guy can understand translate. I'm talking about Cypher, because I couldn't find any other mutants who had this ability. But it's such a stupid ability. Like, he has nothing on the combat side except for really being able to tell whenever that person yells gok 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 that means I'm going to rip your face off, and that there's nothing he can do about it. Number 1, as clearly the worst power ever, we got Fatness. That's right, I'm talking about Blob. I mean, immovable. I mean, just think about having this guy on your team, like, the amount of money you'd have to spend on food alone. I mean, the carbs he must burn a day, he'd have to eat, like, a whole fucking ice cream truck to make it up. Like, I can't see the goodness of this ability. I'm sure, I was gonna say I'm sure somebody likes this, but I just can't see anybody saying, oh man, you know what power I want to be fat. By this standard, like, half of America is mutants, apparently. Probably more than half. Alright, and I guess that's going to do it for Top 5 Tuesday. All that normal stuff where where you don't click things. Do the opposite of that. Like, actually click things this time. Because, that helps me out. But, other than that, you can come back tomorrow, or if this is in the future, past tomorrow, whenever. And we're going to be reviewing another X-Men comic for Xtember. So, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.